welcome to another episode from Leap to Success, guiding you in the right direction. Okay, in today's session, we will be looking at the bus stop method again. However, in this today's episode, we will be looking at dividing with remainders. Okay, so it's a follow-on from our last video, last episode. Okay, so we've got the number 5,671 divided by 4. So the first step is to put the numbers in the right place. So you put your 4 on the outside and you put your 5,000, 671 on the inside. Okay, so again, just to remind you that if you do need any further resources like the times table grid or anything like that, please do get in touch in the comment section and I'll gladly send that over to you. So I've got my times table grid just for in case you need it. And also I find this a really helpful tool if you're struggling with some of your times tables to note them down on the side. This actually cuts your time down in a sense that you don't have to recalculate each time you go through the next stage, and it's all there for you. Okay, so now let's go straight into it. So the first part is you look at the number that you begin with. How many 4s go into the first number, 5? All right, so in the 4 times table, we can clearly see we don't have the number 5. So the nearest numbers to that is 4 and 8. However, just as I mentioned in the last episode, if the number is bigger than the number at question, you leave that out and you go to the one that's just smaller than that. So therefore, we can say that 4 is the nearest. And how many times is that? 4 times 1 makes 4. Okay, so 4 times 1 makes 4. Now, in your head, mentally, you should be calculating this. So you've got the number 5, you've taken away or you've made 4 from that. What's left? So you can do this in your head and you should see that that makes 1. 5 take away 4 is 1. And that 1 goes on to our next number, which makes 16. Now, if we look through our 4 times table, we can see that we have the number 16 present. So 4 goes into that. How many times? 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times 4 makes 16 with no remainders. So we can go straight on to the next number. 4, how many 4s go into 7? If we look along the 4 times table, again, we don't see the number 7. We see 8 or 4. However, as I'm sure you've guessed it by now, 8 is too big. So we need to go to the number just smaller than that, which is 4. So 4 times 1 makes 4. Now, again, that mental side, what you should be doing in your head, you should be saying to yourself, okay, we've got the number 7. We're taking away 4 because that's what we've made. How many 7 take away 4 makes the number 3? Okay, now that number 3 goes on to the next number. And that gives us the new total of 31. Now, again, we're going through the 4 times table. We do not see 31. The nearest we see is 32 or 28. However, 32 is too big. It's bigger than the number. So therefore, we pick the next best, which is 28, just smaller. How many times is that? So 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 times 7 makes 28. Now, again, as I've mentioned, this is the remainder side of it. So it's the basic side of the division. We will be moving on to remainders as decimals in the next episode. However, in this case, we do 31, take away the number that we made, which was 28, and we can clearly see the answer there is 3. Therefore, in this case, we leave it as a remainder 3. Okay, and that gives us the final answer. So the answer to the question is 1,417, remainder 3. Okay, so thank you for joining me again today, guys. I hope you found that useful. Do please like, subscribe, and share my videos for more. Thank you very much. See you next time.